What's going on, guys? I'm Steve. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another video. If it's your first time stopping by the channel, hit that subscribe button. Trust me, you won't regret it. If you're the returning subscriber, as always, guys, welcome back, and I do appreciate the support. I'd like to wish everybody a happy Thursday, and with that being said, let's get into this news today. Three people have been arrested in conjunction to a story I did almost 2 weeks ago about this 29-year-old woman up here out of Columbus, Ohio. Shout out Columbus. This woman right here, her name is Alexa Stakely. She was some type of linguistic school teacher out there in Ohio, Columbus area, and this woman's no longer with us. Reason why she's no longer with us is because she was thrown from her vehicle after three teenagers, ages 16, 16, and 19 years old, supposedly had a scheme to steal a car. They stole this car. Well, one of the children stole the car, kids, with her 6-year-old son in the back. She forgot something, 1 o'clock in the morning, around 1:30 in the morning. According to Columbus police, officers found a woman who had been injured near the intersection of Blue Knoll Drive and Annual Drive. Alexis Stakely just got off of work, went to pick up her 6-year-old son from the babysitters. Stakely brought out her child, who was asleep, placed him in the back seat. According to police, she then returned to the apartment to retrieve her belongings when a 16-year-old boy, one of the three, got in the car and went to take off. She screamed, ran to the car, and it says, according to police, she jumped into the car. The suspect jumped into the car, which was left running, and started to drive off. Stakely ran from the door toward the car, screaming for a child. According to the police, the car hit Stakely, throwing her on the ground and resulting in a fatal head wound. Well, new developments, like I said, didn't happen. One teen turned himself in with the help of his parents, shout out to them, and told on other two. Check it out.
Nearly 2 weeks after 29-year-old Alexa Stakely lost her life trying to save her son, all three suspects are now in custody, and police say they admitted to their crimes. Two of those suspects are teens and one is an adult.
10 TV's Carly Dion spoke with Columbus police tonight about the new developments in the case. And Carly, what have you learned?
Yolanda, Andrew, now that all three suspects connected to this case are in custody tonight, Columbus Police Sergeant Joe Albert tells me all three of them will be charged with murder.
We're happy to bring a little bit of closure to Miss Stakely's family.
On July 11th, Alexa Stakely was picking up her 6-year-old son from his babysitter around 1 a.m. She put him in the car, quickly ran back inside, and came out to find someone attempting to drive away with her sleeping child in the back seat. Today, police learned that driver was a 16-year-old boy. He was the first to turn himself in. He actually admitted to when Miss Stakely came to the car, he said it startled him, and he panicked and drove away and struck Miss Stakely, which caused her death. Sergeant Joe Albert says the teen was accompanied by his parents when he turned himself in to police today. We want to thank his parents, because my understanding is his parents, his conscience got to him a little bit, and he went to his parents today and said that admitted his involvement to his parents, and his parents immediately brought him down here to Columbus Police Headquarters. The night of the incident, the teen was joined by another 16-year-old and a 19-year-old who stood guard while he attempted to steal the car. This afternoon, police went to the home of the other 16-year-old involved, where he agreed to be questioned and admitted his involvement before being taken into custody. 19-year-old Gerald Dowling later turned himself in at Columbus Police Headquarters. Although only one was behind the wheel, all will be charged with murder. Since they were there as part of the motor vehicle theft, and unfortunately Miss Stakely died as a result of that motor vehicle theft, they all get charged with murder. Albert says he hopes this tragic story serves as a wake-up call to other criminals. This should be a message to all these juveniles out here that are out here still in vehicles. You never know what, to you, you're just still in a vehicle, but you have no idea what's around the corner, and you could potentially kill somebody and ruin your life as well. And I also learned tonight both 16-year-olds involved are enrolled as students in the Canal Winchester School District, the same district Stakely worked as a speech-language pathologist. Live at Columbus Police Headquarters, Carly Dion, 10 TV News.
All right, guys, that's the story of these three dudes. two 16-year-olds and a 19-year-old. If you paid attention to the story, 16-year-old went and did the crime, while two of them, the 16 and another 16-year-old and a 19-year-old, sat there and stood guard. Now, they weren't in the car, but they all being charged with the same crime as if they got behind the wheel themselves. And this should be a lesson to a lot of young people out there. Misery love company. And they're not playing around when it comes to doing crimes against people that result in the loss of life. This woman here was minding her own business. These kids, number one, should be in the house 1:30 in the morning. Now, the 19-year-old, I don't know. But I do know this. Nothing good happens after 12 o'clock. This is a Thursday night. The hell you out for? I wonder if they snuck out or what. Now, it says the one dude's parents, he said something to his people because he felt bad about it. Evidently, he had some type of home training. They said parents, so I guess he had a mother and a father that came and said, okay, look, you got to go talk to the police because you put yourself in this position. You got to answer for it. He's charged with murder. He went and told on the other two. Now all three of them are turned in. The 19-year-old was the last one to turn himself in. And this is a big conundrum of stupid stuff. Everybody lost. 6-year-old boy lost the mother. Family lost the son to the judicial system. 3 families really lost sons. They run around with all black on, look like they had masks. If that don't look like it, I mean, that's not a normal look. At night, walking down the street, you bringing suspicion on yourself. They went out to intentionally steal a car. Young boy told it. Told the whole thing. They would not show them no leniency because of the nature of the crime. It was intentional. 3 people struck with a murder rap, and 1 person was behind the wheel. Another 2 people wasn't even in the car. I want you to think about that. I want you to think about that. You go to jail, prison, what you in here for? A murder. What happened? I was a lookout. You wasn't even in the car? Nope. And you caught up. Now, them 2 that wasn't in the car, I'm sure they're going to throw them deals. So they'll do, nothing compared to the murder. They're going to get offered deals first. But the one that was behind the wheel, I mean, he'll get offered a deal too, but I mean, they young, but still bad. I mean, think about it. You as a parent, your son come to you after you, if y'all saw the news, y'all talking about it, your son come to you and was like, yeah, I was the one that did it. Because the one that told was the one that was the driver. Yeah, I was the one that did it. I feel bad. Yeah, but you got to go talk to the cops. As a parent, knowing that your son ain't coming home after this interview, that got to be a shocking thing. And that's the thing. Like I told my kids a long time ago, all my boys, I said, listen, you never put yourself in a position where I can't help you. Fathers are protectors. We do it in what we teach you and to stay out of trouble and not to be a follower and so this and that. I mean, things still can go bad, but I mean, this right here is all the way across the spectrum of what can go wrong, will go wrong, and it did. I know them parents is crushed. I'm sure he knew right from wrong because he had a conscience and thought bad and then enough to go tell his parents. But either way, still looks bad. And he got the answer for that. I'm still stuck around the part of it being 1:30 in the morning. If he even, did he sneak out or like was he out? Just walking around. I know it's the summertime, but damn, come on. That's why it pays to vet who your children is around. You notice that 19-year-old was the one that ran over there and jumped in that car? Think about that. 19 years old, 2 16 years old, you'd think he had more sense than them. He had enough sense not to jump his ass in that car, but it still cost him big. I'm Stock Market Steve for the Dynamic Reason channel. As always, like, comment, share, and subscribe. May this lady Alexa Stakely rest in peace. And it's an unfortunate situation, man. That little boy remembers his mom. We don't know what kind of impact this is going to have on his development later on in life, not having a female counterpart of his being in his life. I'll see you in the next video. Take care.